Hello, good evening. My name is Kelechi Shumba. You're watching this from my YouTube channel. I'm in MMM Guidance School, MMM. So, today I have to talk on many things concerning MMM, from the ideology to how it works, to rules of MMM and the benefits. So, first of all, you have to start speaking on the ideology. We are in the world of money. In the world that the richest rule. Those who have the money are the ones that rules us. Who are those rich ones? They are the government officials, the bankers. They are very rich, and I don't think you will agree with me. They are not that rich because that they are the people that work hard more than every other person in the world or in the country. In this country, yeah. But they are rich because that's how the society. It's unfortunate that's the society we are in. Now, understand? In a slaveholding society. So, when they say slaveholding society, many people will think it's when we walk on shackles, the 18th century. No, we are still in a slaveholding society because normally we are free to walk around, do what we want, but we are still in a slaveholding society because we cannot do anything we want without having money. There are people that control this money, and once they control this money, they control us that don't have the money. Who are those people that control this money? They are the bankers, the politicians. Is it that they work harder than us? No. But they are on top. They are fortunate, but we are unfortunate. Why will they be living such luxurious life? What do bankers produce? They produce nothing. What do politicians do? They do nothing. But they live large. They live large with our money. Yeah, with our money. We deposit our money in the bank. They use it and do what they like. Because they know how the banking system works. Which, unfortunately, most of us don't know how the banking system works. That's why it's good to join MMM, read the ideology, and understand. And you see that these people are criminals. Banks, do they want to make their money? No. It's the money that we paid into the bank. It rotates among the customers. It rotates among the customers. It's our money. Have you asked yourself why bank collapse? Some bank that goes on bankrupt. Have you asked yourself? Like during that early 2000s, we heard about some banks like Savannah Banks, they went bankrupt. Why? It's because there's not enough money to pay the customers. This is how odd bank, even today, UBA, all those banks, this is still how they work. The money the customer pays in rotates. How does that rotate? It's because, let me give you an example. When I pay in money, let me say I pay 5,000 naira into my account now. I know I'm not going to withdraw the money maybe by one more time. Then that 5,000 I paid into the account, the bank will use it to pay their customers, their workers, do some projects. I'm not talking about the 5,000 naira because there's some people that will pay 500 million naira. So the banks will take it, carry out some projects, pay their workers, build some houses. The directors, they live large with our money. Because they know we cannot come to withdraw it at a time. So when I come to withdraw my money, let me say the 500 million that I paid in, there are other customers like me who are paid the money also. They will give me money from those people's money. Are you getting me now? They will give me money from those people money that pay, but they have spent my own. My own is no more there. But the money keeps rotating. If those people that they gave me their own comes to withdraw their own money, they will still give them another customer's money. Because they know all of us cannot come at the same time to withdraw our money. So ask yourself, if all of us comes at the same time to withdraw money, what will happen? They say that the banks, they carry out business. Which business can sort out all the money they use in carry out many programs, building houses? Within 2 weeks they can build a new structure for a bank. So within 2 weeks they can build a new structure for a banking office. It's our money they use. So imagine that all of us come to the bank now to withdraw our money. What will happen? Where will they get the money to pay us? They can't. And that was the case why some banks collapsed, why some went bankrupt, because they don't have money to pay all their customers, because they have used up the money deposited in their account. But they are lucky. Most of them are lucky because all the customers cannot come at the same time to withdraw. So that is the pattern MMM is using. The same pattern with the banks. But all the benefits is shared among the participants. All those interests, those money that the bankers they used to build their house, live large, go to holidays, that's the money that MMM shares among the participants. So MMM has come to help us to open our eyes to the modern day slavery. The financial apocalypse is inevitable with the coming of MMM, and we shall get there. So, coming on how MMM works. First of all, MMM is not a bank. There's no central account where you deposit your money. The money rotates among the participants. So there's nobody taking your money like some people used to accuse that they have run away with our money. The money is in the hand of a participant. MMM is a community where people help each other. When you pledge to get help, to provide help, PH, they will give you a Mavro, something that they call Mavro is a kind of digital money. So they will credit your MMM account with Mavro, totaling the amount of the money that you pledge to give out. So the money starts growing. The Mavro starts growing from the day you provided it. That's it. Let's say you provided help on the 1st of this month. Your Mavro starts growing from the 1st of this month at the rate of 1% each day, but it's normally credited on Tuesdays and Thursdays, which turns out to be the 30% monthly that MMM promised to give you. So MMM does not take your money; they just give you the platform to help and get help from each other. So when you provide help, after some days or weeks, you'll be asked to pay the money to someone that needs help. Let's say you provided help of 100k. After some months, they will give you some people, maybe 1 person or 3 persons that will pay the money into the account. When you pay it, you upload their proof of payment in your personal office, their PO, and the people will confirm you. So after 30 days, when you have made 30% interest of that amount, let's say the 100,000 you provided, 30% of it is 30,000 naira. After 30 days, your Mavro will grow to the Mavro is a digital, let's say a digital currency, will grow to 130,000 naira. And if you need the money, you have to now click get help, and they will give you another people that are willing to provide help. They will pay you the amount, let's say the 130,000 naira that your Mavro has grown to. They will pay you the amount into your account. So you make 30% at the end of the month of the money that you paid out as your PH. So there's no guarantees in MMM, no legal guarantees, because nobody is sure of what will happen. So that's why they asked you to provide them with your spare money. Yes, the money that if you know that you might lose without going to kill yourself, that if you lose it, you will not go and harm yourself or do something bad to yourself. So they ask you to provide the help with such amount. Maybe if you lose 20,000 naira, it will not give you sleepless night, so you can join them with that. Though you don't have to sell your car or sell your house to join MMM. So there's no lenders, no debtors in MMM. Nobody is owing you. Even if you request to get help and you're not paid at that time, you don't have to blame anybody because you willingly gave out. It's giving out, dashing out money. You willingly gave out your money, hoping that when you need it, someone will give you. Not a must. There's no assurance. So nobody's owing you in MMM. But if you come together, we'll make it work. Our life will change. So there's no central account. Nobody's owing you. You pay their money to a participant. When your time comes, a participant will pay to you. They don't know you. Nobody's owing your money. Your money is the hand of a participant, like you. So provide them with your spare money. Bringing people to the community so we sustain it. Our community will last. Our life will change. So when joining MMM, there are some rules and regulations that guide the community. You cannot have multiple accounts when creating your accounts because the motive is not to make someone super rich. It's to make someone to be comfortable, to sustain your life, sustain yourself. So you don't need to have multiple accounts. You don't need to be greedy. If you are found wanting in such acts, they will penalize you. You might lose the money you pillaged. You don't need to register. You can register your family members, but they cannot provide help more than the amount you that registered and provided. Let's say you provided 100,000 naira. Your sister that has the same surname with you or your brother cannot provide more than 100,000 naira. There's a reason for that. So some people will not be taking their sister's or brother's account number and use it to open their own account in the name of opening for their sister. That is fighting double accounts. So that was the reason why that policy was enacted. You cannot use one bank account to open two MMM accounts. That is owning a double account. You cannot use the one bank account that you used to open this account, then use it to open another account. When they cash you, they will block your PO, you lose your money. Use one bank account for one MMM account. When you provide help, and if you are much to pay and you refuse to pay, they will block your account and you lose all the money that you have accumulated. When someone pays you and you refuse to confirm on time, if that person reports you to the support, they will block your account and anything you need, you lose it. So make sure when someone pays you, you confirm that person once the money is in your account. And inactivity of your PO for a period of 2 months. When you have not used your PO, you have not opened the account for a period of 2 months, they will block it. They will assume that you are no more interested. They will block it with anything in it. So you have to be active in the community, please. Also, when you pay someone, make sure you upload their teller on time. Don't wait for the last minute. So they will not, when your time elapses, they will block your account. So make sure you upload your teller on time once you pay someone. There are also some bonuses that you get when registering for MMM. They give you bonus from 20 USD to 50 USD depending on the amount you use to register. Also, there's referral bonus. When you bring in someone into the community, they'll give you 10% of the money the person used to join. 10% of it, they will give it to you. When you receive this thing, when you get up and you are paid, if you make a video celebrating the help you got, praising the community, they will also credit your amount, depending on the quality of video you made and the characters in the video. Also, if you become a guider in the community, a manager, a guider in the community, you earn bonuses from that. Is normally now it's 2.5% of the amount your downline has provided. Thank you very much.